Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the lecture number 4 of chapter number 1. Today we'll be covering some of the articles related to exercise 1.2. Our objectives for today's lesson are: by the end of this lesson, students will be able to know algebraic function. They'll be able to recognize polynomial function, transcendental function, trigonometric function, exponential function, and the laws of exponent. Now that we have discussed what functions are and some of their characteristics, we'll now explore different types of functions. So the first function that we'll discuss is algebraic function. What is an algebraic function? A function is called an algebraic function if it can be constructed using algebraic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and taking roots. Or we can say that an algebraic function is a function that can be defined as the root of a polynomial equation. Quite often, algebraic functions are algebraic expressions using a finite number of terms involving only the algebraic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and raising to a fractional power. Examples of algebraic functions are polynomials, power functions, and rational functions are all algebraic functions. Now, let's study what is algebra of function. Functions can be combined by the usual operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Note that the domain of the combined function may not be same as that of either of the original function. I'm taking few examples. F of x is the first function and g of x is other function. The function f plus g, f minus g, f dot g means f is being multiplied with g, and then f divided by g are defined as follows. It means that you can perform different operations on functions. Here I have added two functions. We can subtract two functions, we can multiply two functions, and then we can divide two functions. And it's not necessary that domain of the combined function is same as that of the original function. The next function that we'll discuss is polynomial function. Now, what is a polynomial function? A polynomial function of degree n in the variable x is a function defined by p of x, which is equal to an x to the power n plus a n minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus till so on till a naught, where n is a non-negative integer and a n till a naught are the constant. If a n is not equal to 0, then the integer n is called the degree of the polynomial. The constant a n is called the leading coefficient, and the constant a naught is called the constant term of the polynomial function, right? So in particular, the polynomial is going to be a constant function by putting n equals to 0. An is called the leading coefficient, n is the degree of the polynomial, a naught is called the constant term. I have written it for you so that you can easily visualize it. Now, explanation of the same polynomial function. All of these are the coefficients, and these coefficients are the real coefficients. N must be a positive integer. You can't take negative value, right? Now, what is the degree of the polynomial? The degree of the polynomial is the largest power on any x term in the polynomial. Let's take this example for finding the leading coefficient and degree of each of the polynomial. I have taken few examples. This is a polynomial function. Look at the highest power of the variable. The highest power of the variable is x to the power 5. 5 is the highest degree. So the degree of this polynomial is 5. And its coefficient is known as the leading coefficient. So the leading coefficient in this polynomial function is minus 2. Let's see another function. Now the degree of this polynomial is 3, since it is the highest degree of this polynomial, and its coefficient is 1. So the leading coefficient is 1 and the degree of this polynomial is 3. Now what about this? Think about it. Is the variable available? Yes, of course it is there. What is the highest power of the variable? It is 0. Why? Because any variable to the power 0 becomes 1. So if you can't see the variable, it's always existing and it is x to the power 0. That is why, and the particular name to this function is the constant function. This function is known as the constant function, and its degree is degree 0, and the leading coefficient is 14. Now, polynomial function depending on variable's highest power. If the leading coefficient an is not equal to 0, then the degree of p of x is n. A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear function. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic function. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic function. A polynomial of degree 4 is called a quartic function. A polynomial of degree 5 is called quintic function, and so on. In particular, the polynomial is going to be a constant function by putting n equals to 0. The polynomial function in general form. I have written the general form of different polynomials. The name of each polynomial is written depending upon its highest degree. So this is the general form of a linear function. Since it is a linear function because the variable's highest power is 1, this is a quadratic function, and its general form is written here. It is quadratic because the variable's highest power is 2. This polynomial is a cubic polynomial because the variable's highest power is 3, and this polynomial is a quartic polynomial. Why? Because the variable's highest power is 4. Now that we can say that the largest exponent within the polynomial determines the degree of the polynomial. Now we'll be discussing the graph of a polynomial function. Polynomial functions of degree 2 or more have graphs that do not have sharp corners. Graph of a polynomial function have no breaks, holes, or gaps. These type of graphs are smooth curves. Polynomial function also display graphs that have no breaks, and curves with no breaks are called continuous curves. So this is the graph of a polynomial function. Why? Because it is smooth and continuous, whereas this function does not represent the graph of a polynomial. Why? Because it is not continuous, and this graph have sharp corners. That is why it is not a graph of a polynomial.